This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat that far. We keeping a foot on the what? Oh, yeeks. We keeping a foot on the what? Oh, yeeks. Let's talk about it, man. Devin Haney? You better tighten the fuck up, boy. This week right here, you can easily get exposed. We're talking about a fight where Jojo Diaz can pull off a George Kambosos Jr. Let me say it again. Jojo Diaz can pull off a George Kambosos Jr. Pay attention. Look at what the super duper hype drop variation wasn't able to do. And you better make sure that you do not reciprocate that. If you do that, you have confirmed the email fucking champion status that you are. You see, George Kambosos Jr. called you an email fucking champion. He's not lying. Anyone that calls Devin Haney an email champion is telling the truth. You ducked Gary Russell Jr. If you didn't duck Gary Russell Jr., I would have defended you to the moon and back. Let me say it again. If you didn't duck Gary Russell Jr., I would have defended you to the moon and back. I would have had the information. I would have had the authorization. I would have had the certification and the verification. And guess what I would have had, man? I would have had basically what we would say the appropriation of He Knows Everything defending you. I can't defend someone who's not there to win. Let me say it again. I can't defend someone who's not there to win and someone who's not there to sit there and have an actual fight. You knew you was going to get done the fuck up. You knew you was going to get exposed. You knew you was going to get the shit beaten out of you by Gary Russell Jr. So you didn't want that free smoke. You know, like the song say, if you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke free. If you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke free. If you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke free. If you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke free. If you want smoke, the motherfucker is free. But the smoke gotta charge and tax your ass while it's bulldozing, steamrolling, and plowing through your rabbit ass. You didn't want that fight with Gary Antoine Russell, man. So, gotta be honest, I'm getting the Russells wrong, man. I mean Gary Russell Jr. You didn't want that fucking fight because you knew Gary Russell Jr. was going to expose you at the highest levels. It's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, You're not fooling me. Devin Haney, you're not fucking fooling me, dog. You didn't want that fucking fight, and it's okay. But be honest about the shit. Don't lie about the shit and tell the motherfucking truth. That when it's all said and done, you are going to get exposed. So this fight right here, you're not good enough to overlook your opponent. You're not good enough to sit here and call the super duper hype job variation a fraud. You're not good enough to sit here and act like this fight right here doesn't exist in front of you. Focus on your fucking opponent. You got dropped by Jorge Linares. Jojo Diaz got some power. That motherfucker can drop your ass. If you're not careful, we already know you're not training up under Floyd Mayweather, so you're not crispier than a three-piece. I don't trust you. I haven't trusted you since you allowed your father to disrespect Floyd Mayweather Sr. Once you let that shit happen, for me, it was a foregone conclusion that it was a things that make you say, It was a things that make you say, I don't fucking trust you. I can't trust you as far as I can fucking throw you. And to be honest with you, I don't know what you're made up of. So when it's all said and done, you're going to have to get your motherfucking affairs in order. You're going to have to sit here and show us greatness personification, especially after the super duper hype job variation turnout. When it's all said and done, Devin Haney has a lot to prove come Saturday. The pressure's on you. And we know when pressure's on you, pressure does what? It bursts his pipes. Let me say it again. When pressure's on you, pressure does what? It bursts his pipes. I've been telling everybody. He's been showing chinks in the armor. Choppy overhead right. Basically not sharper than a tool. Since the Alfredo Santiago fight, I've been prepping people's brains for this. If Devin Haney and them would have listened, they wouldn't have got dropped by Jorge Linares. So Devin Haney, you're not good enough to overlook. So you need to focus on your opponent. Focus on getting the job done. Look at the man that's in front of you come Saturday. Because if you fuck around and bullshit, we're going to have a Teofimo Lopez 2. Let me say it again. If you fuck around and bullshit, we're going to have a Teofimo Lopez 2. I keeps the foot on the what? I keeps the foot on the what? This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.